The following program is brought to you by our Patreon supporters. For as low as $1 a month, you can get episodes of Journey of Wrestling a week early and more. You too would become cool, just like
our Trash Elite, a guy from Ohio and Rob, Passion Killer 711, DG, Destru City KTL, Kitty Holbrook, Thomas Austin Jr., wanted a nice clean read of that, and Drake Starstorm.
That's them.
Those are the people you could be cool like. Welcome to Journey of Wrestling. Welcome to two nerds fighting in a pretend wrestling booking simulator.
This is the second to last episode of this season.
You really should go back and watch the first episode if you're confused or lost. We're not going to explain it again. We have business to get to. Speaking of, are you ready?
No.
I'm ready.
I'm losing. That's the update. That's the refresher. Yeah, you ready to book your show?
Go ahead.
To the book?
To the book,
Okay.
And go. All right, what you're going to do first is you're going to click Feline Consortium versus the thing with, like, almost all the staleness. You're going to go to a segment, Proven Winner, I believe it's called.
Okay. Oop. No. There we go. Blow off?
Yep.
Cool.
Right, click that. Then you're going to go to Event Hype. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way.
Done.
Perfect. Then, let's see here. Scroll down a bit for me.
Sure.
On the feuds.
Okay.
That's my bad. Cool. All right. Then we just need an Intercontinental title feud and a new tag team feud. All right. Go to tag. Go to. Yeah, I think we'll have to. Yeah, that's fine. We are going to book. Who do I want to see feud? Proper Villains versus. Feeling Consortium's partially injured, right? They're Ligers.
Yeah.
Team Extreme? No, I don't like that. But the fans do, so all right. There you go. And then that is going to be a promo battle.
Okay.
Perfect. Add a feud to that. Fill in the feud with, let's say, Top Spot. There we go. Then we need a new Intercontinental. Go to Singles. Takada versus... You know what? We're going to go out strong. Let's say Takada versus Ric Flair.
Okay.
Actually, is he a heel? Yes, he is. That's a heel versus heel feud. No. Taker? Taker's a face. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be a fight. Perfect. And book that. Add a feud to that for me. And fill in name. Let's call this one Destiny.
Oh, bye.
Okay, and now I have 3 minutes left. I need to get some wrestling on the card. But first, go to feuds. Hulk Hogan and Bradshaw, Steve Austin and Keiji Muto. Great. Go to singles. Hulk Hogan, Bradshaw, Keiji Muto, Steve Austin. He's down there a bit. You're going to book that as a fight. There we go. Got to get that in. There's all my feuds. Sort match. Sort by fatigue. Diesel's back. Hey! Have him fight the highest rank, the nearest face. Or nearest heel. Yeah, Ricky Chosu's perfect. Great. Chris Jericho. Have him fight, let's say, Nogami. Is Nogami a face? Yes, that'll work. Ray Traylor can fight the nearest heel to him. That neutral will work. Lex Luger. There we go. Split those up through the show if you would for me. Diesel gets to be the main event because he's back from being buried alive or whatever. Great. One more I feel like is good. Booker T versus Mikey Whipwreck. They're both faces, but that's fine. Great. And so I have Intercontinental, I have Tag Team, I have a main event feud, I have that Hogan feud that's still going. I'm blowing off. No breaks. One more thing. Segment. Singles. Spirited promo. Jeff Hardy. Done.
Okay.
And play.
Okay.
Didn't do my producers, but that's fine. I was running low on time. Jeff Hardy just comes out to talk about how happy he is to be there, how enhanced he is as a talent, and that he's the WWF people, the audience has really embraced him and he's happy about it.
How nice.
Yep. This is just a series of exhibition matches to hype up SummerSlam for some as yet unannounced thing. Possibly a large match involving a lot of people. Who has the worst record? Oh, Whipwreck. Whipwreck wins. There we go. It was shitty. This is... Muta actually finds Steve Austin first for a change and attacks him, and they stumble into an already ongoing fight between the newly christened Hollywood Hulk Hogan and the newly faced Bradshaw.
Cool.
Then we have this is Destiny.
Yeah, explain that to me.
Yeah. So Takada has just finished a months-long war with Alundra Blaze. He's riding high. He's feeling good about himself. He's walking around in his M. Bison cosplay. And the Undertaker simply appears behind him and declares that he's going to drag him down to hell, and then they fight.
Okay.
It is Undertaker's doing to Takada what Takada did to Alundra Blaze, just starting immediate high-tier beef with no build-up.
Fair enough. Sort of the theme of the WWF.
Yep. And this one is two teams who are, highly placed in the tag team division. The tag team titles are open. They're vacated right now. So they both want to be in the match at SummerSlam for the titles.
Cool.
This is another exhibition match. Who has the worst record? Wow, Lex Luger hasn't won a match in a long time. Lex gets to win this one.
The crowd was interested in that.
Got him almost a star. This is just hyping up SummerSlam. SummerSlam's going to be cool, you guys. You won't even know. You don't even understand how cool SummerSlam's going to be. Another exhibition match. Who has the worst record? Pretty tied. Simulate it. Nogami takes it. Fair enough.
Nice.
Now, the Feline Consortium did win their match at the pay-per-view to briefly regain the titles before, but Liger was deemed injured. This is the promo where they say they have to vacate the titles because Liger is going to be out, and the powers that be are determined that there will be a title match at SummerSlam, so they won't be able to be there, so they don't have to vacate the titles. Maximum Intensity comes out and crassly declares that they've won the feud because you guys couldn't keep going, even though the Consortium did actually win the match.
I see a double high five and a chest bump.
Yeah, but gross about it.
Yeah. So Maximum Intensity win this segment?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going over in the feud. Okay. This is just for Diesel to win. He's back. He's ready to go. He's still Big Daddy cool. And that's your main event, and that's your lot.
4 stars, kind of low quality for one of your shows. Great if we're running Ring of Honor, but for one of your shows, that's not so hot. I actually have a chance today. It's the anxiety, right? All right, I'm gonna go now.
Okay. So, you would think the thing I actually said I was going to do last time we were here, viewer, is I said I was going to go find some fun memes or text-based stories, Tumblr posts, what have you, and collect a bunch of them so I could just read them out while we're doing this. Sort of make this the Subway Surfers to my AI voice content. But I didn't do that because I'm dumb and forgot. So we're not going to do that.
Oh no, why would you do that?
Be dumb? Because of the way in which I was born with a very badly effective brain. So, I mean, I could go look for some live, but that's absolutely not less dead air.
That's not the content. That's not.
That's bad. That's not. It won't be good. So, I'm not scrapping the idea. It might be like a next season of this idea. But
man, my brain is so fried already.
So we've had some people talking in the Discord server about the series, and you guys seem to be enjoying it. I appreciate that. I'm happy that you're happy. But
we did have somebody ask about us doing trades.
Yes, we cover that. I think we cover that in a episode that hasn't gone live by the time that person asked. We are not. I wouldn't be trading with White Raven. I would be trying to steal his people, and he will do that back.
Yeah, I don't have any interest. The only guy on his roster that I kind of want is Lex, but we're so close to the end that it's not really...
It's pointless to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
And trades are also kind of a problem with both of us being people, with both of us neither of us being an AI, because if you trade a guy to somebody else, and it's not permanent, it's like a couple months, all of the work I've done to get, say, Lex Luger over, he's like a main eventer now, is going to be benefiting the guy who I am directly fighting. That just doesn't seem like a smart call to me.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's difficult, to get that over without harming one of us too directly. I don't see why it would benefit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the benefit isn't there unless if we weren't fighting, if we were just booking two different wrestling shows and to like book two different wrestling shows, and the goal wasn't to crush your enemy, see him driven before you, and hear the lamentations of his wrestlers. If that wasn't the goal, right, then we could do that. That would be fine. I would be fine with that. But, like, why would we bother doing that? Just separately running two different jows and not competing with each other. Not to see who wins, just to be doing double the work with less collaboration and fun for us. I don't get that. I don't get that idea. Pitch it to me. If you hear this and you're interested, go to the Discord, go to the YouTube comments, pitch me this idea. Why is this fun? Why is this good content? But because the Versus series, I get why that's good content.
Yeah, we always have. It was just,
it's not really
it made us sad.
Not really our vibe. And another thing that I have been considering, should we be trying to institute some sort of comeback mechanic? Because I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but unless the RNG really decides to piss on my cereal, I'm winning. I'm going to win this. I've kind of got it locked up at this point. Again, it's not a guarantee. The RNG might decide that now is the time on Sprockets in which I lose all my fans. But unless something like that happens, I've kind of got this locked up, right? should we be trying to find some 11th hour comeback mechanic that would bring us into alignment, that would let White have a fighting chance to make the conclusion of this series more dramatic? Is that something you guys would be interested in, or would it feel cheap? By the time you guys will be seeing this, we will be several episodes into the new season already, so it's not like, this feedback is going to be usable immediately, but I'm still interested to hear your feedback.
Crap, I might not have time to do the last segment.
You got about 39 seconds. I was too busy yapping. I didn't give you your 2 minutes.
No, that's fine. It's fine. There's a lot of stuff going on here, and that's where I'm going to stop it, so let's go forward. Okay, Monday Nitro. We're getting hyped for Hog Wild.
Dude, everyone loves the idea of Hog Wild.
Everyone loves Hog Wild. This is just a really good match. They've done it before. We're running it back. Hammer Enforcement could use a win, I think. Bam. Hot match. Thank you, guys. Jeff Jarrett is celebrating joining the $1 Million Mafia. They all have champagne in the ring. There's a big ceremony. And then they also talk about the other new member they've inducted, who is Rick Rude. He is forming a tag team with Dan Severn, a gentleman with mustaches.
Oh, perfect.
We cut to the back where they're like, let's see the guy. And he attacks Owen Hart, who is giving an interview to be aired later, which never happens because he gets attacked. Here we have Brian Pillman and Patty Stonegrinder. Patty has not been doing so well, so let's get her a win over Pillman. It's a fine match.
He's really gonna fucking huff my chops this week.
I'm doing what I'm doing. This is recorded elsewhere. It's not in the ring. Even though he's injured, he's got like a cast on or whatever, crutches. The Renegade believes in Shawn Michaels, and he thinks he should not give up. And Renegade says he's not giving up, even though he's got a bum leg. So, carry on in my stead, Shawn. And Shawn is like, meh. Alright, we have a nice fight breakout backstage between these three. To remind everybody, Sting is the new Havoc champion, having won it from Raven. But it's clear there's still bad blood between them. Backstage segment. The gentlemen with real mustaches are tearing hell. They're here to prove they're good. Rick Rude is here to prove he's a great asset to the $1 Million Mafia. So they look really scary against the Diamond Dogs, who say, you guys might be good single stars, but you're both untested tag wrestlers. It's a different scene. You're going to have to prove you deserve a shot at these titles before we give it to you.
And then they win.
And here, well, that was just a confrontation. Here, Yuji Nagata is in the ring thanking people for believing in him, but really at the end of the day, it's his athleticism and skill that brought him to the top of the WCW heap. Macho Man Randy Savage comes out. He looks a little different, beleaguered, dressed in darker colors. He gets into the ring. He keeps putting the mic to his lips like he's about to say something, and then he just gets a little further to the ring, finally gets inside. He says, "You know what really helps you out in this business? It's not skill, or talent, or appreciation. If Mick Foley has taught me anything, it's you gotta be a little crazy." And then he leathers Yuji Nagata with the microphone. Macho Man turns heel.
Oh man, we got heel Mach and heel Hogan on the same week. The mega powers, they vibrate on the same frequency even in different companies.
This is pretty simple. Eddie Guerrero says he deserves a shot at Dan Severn's title. You can't be looking at the tag scene while ignoring clear and present threats. And Eddie deserves the United States champion. He's more of a United States champion than Dan Severn ever will be. And he proves it by beating him in the ring.
Oh boy. That's a 5-star show, I think.
Not quite. But 4 3/4.
Really beat my ass.
Yeah.
Here I was talking all that shit. I'm going to lose 60,000 fans right now.
I have to fight hard.
100,000 fans.
Maximum effort. Now this is the part where he ruins my dreams.
I'll go to the little thingy because you just clawed back most of my lead. Like I said, the RNG The RNG's big.
Not even half of it. But it's a start. It's going to make the end look more like a competition, I'll tell you what.
All right, let me get my timer here.
Yeah, get your stuff together. You ready to go? You ready to do this?
I believe I am. Go.
Okay.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to singles.
Match or segment?
Segment.
Okay.
Hulk Hogan, Bradshaw, Takada, Undertaker, promo battle.
Okay.
Keiji Muto, Stone Cold Steve Austin, William Regal, and God, Tommy Dreamer?
Sure.
Yeah, that'll work. Promo battle.
Okay.
Go to feuds.
That's all of them.
Good. Now, you're going to book Day in the Life.
Okay. Oop, that's not where we want that.
Diesel, why not?
Diesel.
Great. Now you're going to book Match.
Okay.
Booked by Work Rate. Bret Hart is going to fight... What's Jericho at? Yeah, he's fine. Jericho. Alundra Blaze is going to fight Barry Windham. Yeah, that'll work fine.
That noise was my water bottle.
Bull Nakano is going to fight... Ric Flair's really not up to anything, is he? Ric Flair.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'll take the alignment boost, that's fine. And sort those out for me?
Just put them...
Yeah, just spread them out. And there we go, there we go, there we go. And now, give me my house show recap.
Singles or tag?
Tag.
Okay. So the usual?
Yep.
Alrighty, I can go ahead and do that for you. The
proper villains, but not Team Extreme.
Booked.
Take out Heart Foundation.
Oh, okay. There we go.
There we go. Now book... No, I think I'm happy. Done.
All right. I'm going to play.
Add my producers.
Okay. Any order?
No.
Okay.
Skip Day in the Life of Diesel.
Skip Day in the Life. Okay. You think Diesel's going to manage that one on his own?
Got a 3-star charisma. I can't imagine he'll fuck it up too bad.
Which I think that's based on the producer anyhow. So.
Okay. Good.
All right. Let's roll.
This is the SummerSlam Go Home Show. House Show Recap does its job, shows you all of the amazing things you could get if you bought a WWF ticket. Day in Life Diesel. This is going to be a video package of like what Diesel's been up to this time. Like it's going to start with him like crawling his way out of a grave and end with him coming back to the ring. It aired after he debuted in the ring because I don't care. This is another exhibition match. Who has the worst record? Flair. Flair wins. There we go. Promo battle. This is one of 2 promo battles that are us revisiting the press conference. Just hyping up the matches that are going to be on the pay-per-view. Another exhibition match. Who has the worst record? Barry Windham wins. This is the other part of the press conference.
Cool.
And then between Jericho and Hart, Jericho wins.
Big heel night.
Big night for the heels. There we go.
Oh, I didn't see what your show was. I'm so sorry.
We'll find out later.
We went through it so fast. Now I can go to company events. WWF. You had 4.5 stars, $68. So it is an improvement over last time.
But not as much of an improvement as the 5-star classic that you put on.
It wasn't quite 5 stars.
He keeps doing those, and I will lose.
Yeah, well, I need to do those is the issue. All right. Oh, okay. So you were talking about maybe a comeback mechanic. What do you have any ideas for that? I'm going to start now.
I mean, I didn't think of any. I was thinking like maybe the person who's behind in the last 3 months gets to like call their shot on something to fuck over the opponent. Like they get to steal a talent without a guaranteed like immediate retribution happening, or they get to like declare that you can't book your main event feud for a show or something like that. Just something that helps. But I mean, we might not need it. This dude's about to put up 400,000 plus wins in a row and kill me, and then I will have been right the whole time.
No, that's not how it works. Tail of the tape, my friend.
Scoreboard. But what I was gonna say is, you know what, I've forgotten. There was a thing I was gonna mention next time I had this window to yap, but I don't remember what it was.
That's too bad.
Oh, there it is. The other thing that you guys had mentioned on the Discord was that the 2-week build is like suboptimal, and we agree.
Yeah, I would agree entirely.
It's not enough time to properly build a storyline. It's not enough time to properly build to a pay-per-view. We bitch about AEW having pay-per-view 2 weeks pay-per-view because it's not enough time. It's not coherent. It's not the natural storytelling arc of a pro wrestling fan that has been built in by many, many years of WWE doing exactly that. So it's like built into our psyche.
Well, and it's even me because I did e-fetting stuff back in the day.
And that's we also did 4 weeks because that was the default, because that's what WWE did. It is a good way of telling a wrestling story. Gives time to breathe, gives time for like twists and turns. We don't got that. Which is one of the many reasons why I have not given much of a shit about storylines in this whole series. You've seen the level of meh, whatever, fucking we'll do it live I've been working with in terms of storylines. This guy, if it was a competition of who tells the more interesting story about the more interesting wrestling fact, he's been blowing me out of the water the whole time, as he's once again about to do mechanically. But the thing is, like, there's not enough time to build a proper story, so I can only give so much of a shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because the 2-week build is not optimal. It's not what I would prefer, but it is required. Because these shows are already too damn long. And they take about as long to create as for me as they do to record, because I just get up and leave. But he has to do other stuff about it, make thumbnails and stuff. And they take like an hour to record. But more than that, it's at the edge of what I would consider like a good length of time for content.
Well, so here's the trick about that. Unless they've changed something, YouTube still favors
longer videos.
Yeah.
But like, there's a line, and if these episodes take 2 hours to record, because if we were doing 4 shows, that's how long they would take to record. We'd have to either go back to splitting it up into one episode being like 2 weeks of build and one episode being the other 2 weeks of build in the pay-per-view, or we would have to make these episodes 2 hours. And in any case, when we do those split ups of the episodes, we're just splitting up the episode. We're not splitting up the recording session. So that's a lot of time. So the 2-week build for the Versus series is sort of required.
Basically. I've got time. Let's do the merchandising.
Merchandising.
Okay, people who are not in a feud. Just make sure they don't do the guy they're in the feud with. That's fine. Not in the feud. Not in the feud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and he's not in the feud, I don't think. Yeah. Cool. All right, that's it for me.
Hey, you cut it close, but you got there.
Well, I had time to do merchandising, so I did. All right, one show to Hog Wild. Let's see how this rolls up. We got the merchandising commercial. This is all your favorite stuff you can find at shopwcw.com.
Oh, we're early adopters here.
Yeah, well, it was mid-90s.
Yeah.
I meant to put this later in the show.
So what happens, bud?
All right. Okay. Jeff goes up to Ted. And he says, hey, I got your message about the plan. Do we got to do that? And he says, well, you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet, Jeff. You understand that, right? That's what being in the $1 Million Mafia is all about. And Jeff is basically forced to confront the idea of being in this prestigious group versus his morals.
Jeff Jarrett.
His forming morals? He's kind of like, he's committed atrocities, but now he's sitting and thinking, am I the bad guy?
Always a good moment to have.
But Jeff is, he wants to be in the $1 Million Mafia, so he is forced to retreat here. Okay. Off-camera assault. The gentleman with real mustaches beat the crap out of the Diamond Dogs. Leave them laying.
He's going to kill me again.
Greg Valentine has managed to get a match with Owen Hart to work him over and soften him up for a match for his stablemate. Wow, what do you know? Greg the Hammer Valentine and Owen Hart put on a good match. All right. There's a fight backstage. Obviously, what these guys have in common. They are both in feuds, and these guys are best friends. Maybe these guys are becoming friends, too, because of their proximity
and mutual enemies. All over the show.
The main event, the $1 Million Mafia. Main event Mafia is different guys. Just Business and Road Warriors and the Ark. Has anyone got like a really bad record? No, I'm just gonna hit simulate. This is an exhibition match. I wanted to get some more wrestling on the show. Okay. Oh, and the Ark's injured. Okay, cool. Oh, and it was Misawa. Nice. Cool.
Take every win I can get.
Glad that happened. This is more Renegade. He calls up Sean. We only see footage from Renegade's side. He's in a wheelchair in his hotel room. He's like, Sean, I thought you were going to come by. I thought we were going to talk about things. And he's like, no, I got other stuff to do. He's like, well, I haven't seen you. There's no advertising for you on Hog Wild, the pay-per-view everyone's really excited for.
The real thing, yeah.
And Sean's like, it's not a priority. And Renegade looks at the camera after Sean hangs up on him. He's like, I think I know what we need to do. Here we go as well. Arn Anderson softening up Eddie Guerrero. $1 Million Mafia is really taking it to these guys. But Eddie Guerrero, proving he deserves a title shot, scores a victory.
Oh.
All right, we have a backstage confrontation between Sting and Raven. Sting is the one who is standing tall at the end of this. No, Raven will be. Because Raven steps to Sting. Sting does his intimidating, say very little. He says, I want another shot at the Havoc title. And he, Sting's like, well, you failed last time. And Raven, with a deadly look in his eye, and Kevin Sullivan sneering over his shoulder, goes, you won't survive next time.
That's going to be a 5-star show. He's going to kill my ass.
Here we have a promo battle. Yuji Nagata is incensed that the Macho Man attacked him. If you wanted a match, just ask. And Randy's like, that's not how I get in your head. I want to make a little dining room in your skull. With a table and some chairs. A sensible dinette set off to the side, yeah. He goes on at length about that and how that's going to win him the WCW Championship. And then Brian Pillman and Randy Savage have a confrontation. Pillman beat Savage on arriving in this company. Savage needs to prove that he's better than Pillman to still be in contention, officially speaking, for the WCW Championship, and he does so.
Good main event.
Thank you. 4.5. We scored even.
He's going to kill me. He's going to eat 90,000 of my fans.
Whew. I'm still up. 14. It's not much.
Yep. It all adds up, Jerry.
I got to check this mail. Dislocated shoulder. Ugh, he's gone.
That'll be the end of that.
Dan Severn's charisma increased, though. I don't think we ever managed that in the original playthrough.
We absolutely did not.
All right.
Check my mail for me.
Yeah, you got mail, too. Goldust's charisma increased.
Nice.
And you had Jeff do a solo promo segment.
Yeah, it cost me 100,000 fans, you prick.
All right, buddy, it's SummerSlam. It's your second Gold Star pay-per-view.
Hey, you've had 2 also.
No, I did not.
Yes, I can go with... Look at the tape. Go back to the tape. Look at it. Look at the tape. He has. So...
Tag team.
No. Hold on.
All right.
Let me cook. Dang. First thing we're gonna book is the main event: Steve Austin versus Keiji Muto.
Booked.
We're going to add a gimmick to this. Scroll. Just kind of see what I want. Falls Count Anywhere. That sounds fun. Then you're going to book Hulk Hogan versus Bradshaw. Got a gimmick to that. That's going to be... I want to say... he wants me to book a bra and panties match so bad.
I don't have the option. I'm not the morally bankrupt company yet. I'm literally bankrupt.
I kind of just want to make this a cage match.
Okay. Steel cage.
Yeah, there we go. Scroll down. Yeah, book that. That one can be a regular match. Go to the tag. Book that. Actually, you know what? No. Unbook that. Book all those teams.
Okay.
Edit, add a title.
That one?
Yep. And edit, add a gimmick.
This is the bra and panties match.
You're eventually gonna convince me.
It's a lumberjack match, and there's just like 2 guys outside because everyone else is in the match.
So I wish I could book this as a gauntlet match, like a Royal Rumble style tag team match, where each team comes in successively. But I don't think that's a real thing.
Gauntlet.
Oh.
Quick series of 1-fall, 1-on-1 matches. 2 wrestlers begin and replace whenever one is eliminated by pinfall or submission.
Can I book that on this?
Yeah. I mean, the description says that, but it's not.
Then yeah, that's what this is.
Okay.
This is a gauntlet match, and for the tag team championships. Okay. Go back and add my titles, please.
I was going to say it if you didn't remember, but I wanted to give you every chance to remember.
You got to actually click the little thing.
I thought I did. Oh, well. Because you helped me out the last time. Even though I remembered it, I'd still appreciate it, and I'm returning service.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, go to my match singles. I want to see how many people we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people?
They're injured.
Well, no, I'm not counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
12. No, it's 11.
Okay.
I just like that song.
That's fine. Yeah, that's going to be 5v5, I think that works out to, and then we'll have a spare.
All right, who's your spare?
Scroll down. Cat is having a digestive issue.
It happened earlier, too, for you keen-eyed listeners.
Scroll up. We're gonna give Jericho the night off. He's been wrestling strong the last couple weeks. He's gonna be in the analyst desk.
Okay. So everybody else?
Ric Flair, Diesel. We have a small enough amount. Let's see if we can actually try and get to like a heel v face team.
Okay.
Click Ric Flair. Go find me other heels.
Other heels. We've got Ricky Choshu, Rodney Anawai, Paul Orndorff, and Lex Luger.
And then
1, 2,
the face
3,
team.
4. Yeah, that's 5. So you get Alundra Blaze, Diesel, Booker T, and Shinya Hashimoto. Is that correct?
No.
Oh, Akira Nogami.
There we go. That'll be the pre-show tag match. And then let's go ahead and get our analyst desk in. So segment, promo battle, Jericho.
My eyes are glazing over. There he is.
Then we're going to do Gold Dust. Sort by charisma. Bradshaw's fine. And Jake Roberts. All 4-star charisma kings. Put that after the 5v5 tag match, if you would, please. Let's do a main event hype segment. Perfect. Let's do Day in the Life. Dow. The Dow of Life. What's Tiger Mask up to? Let's find out.
Okay.
Let's do House Show recap.
Okay. Tag style?
Yeah.
Okay. And who are we leaving out?
Proper villains.
And who else?
Team Extreme. There we go. Okay. Then we have that all set up. If you will take those 4 promos and split them up, except for leave the analyst desk after the tag match, but then that's absolutely fine. Add producers to that for me if you would. I'm not blowing anything off because I already did the blow off for the one thing I needed to blow off this month because I meant to blow it off at the last pay-per-view and I forgot.
Say blow off again.
Blow off.
Thank you.
Okay.
Grace, I need you to produce the fuck out of this one.
Really, really fucking lock in. I want people to really want to see this main event. Okay.
You have event effects. Did you want to look at those?
10 of them. Yeah, let's go ahead. I've already...
Undertaker, Bret Hart, Tatanka, you don't have him anymore. Smoking Guns, you don't have them anymore. And Shawn Michaels, you don't have him anymore. So it's just streaks.
So if Taker wins, his streak will remain intact.
Nice.
Neat.
All right, ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
This doesn't matter. It is just to get these guys on the card. I kind of like the team with Ric Flair on it more.
Okay.
So Ric Flair wins.
Okay. Diesel's on the way to becoming a face of the company.
He lost and that happened. Promo battle. This is the analyst desk talking up the show, talking up what you're going to see, all the various matches. Everybody but one person is actually in a match somewhere on this card. Jericho's very smug about having the night off, but still getting paid. Okay, so this is a gauntlet match. We start with Team Extreme in the ring. They battle back. I'm not going to go over each team. It's going to take too long. But they stay in the ring for a while. They beat like 3 other teams. They are eventually defeated by... the Feline Consortium's in here. That's weird.
Yeah, because he's got an injury that he can work through.
Oh, that's amazing. They eventually beaten by the surprise return of the Feline Consortium. They managed to... Liger insists he's good to wrestle. They beat them. They are immediately defeated. He's not actually good to wrestle, but the heart was there, and that's important. By the Blue Label Society, things go as they go. I'm trying to decide if I want the Hardy Boys or proper villains to win. I think the Hardy Boys are a much better come-from-behind story, but I'm trying to win this fucking show, so the proper villains win.
Okie doke. Oh, wow, it took off a whole 1/10 of a star for your injured worker, so it was only a 5.5-star match.
Perfect.
I hate him. Bradshaw's on the way to becoming a face of the company, incidentally.
He's double booked tonight, actually.
He is. Nice main event package. That producer focus really brought it home.
Yeah. Then we have... Actually, is he? Yeah, I did that. Then we have... This is just a standard match. This is an Intercontinental Championship match. Takada is absolutely ready for the smoke. Taker wins, though.
Okay.
It's a hard-fought victory, but he does win.
Good psychology. Hot match.
Takada is not done with him. It's clear. He's not beaten down, but this day, Taker is victorious. What is Tiger Mask up to?
It says he's camping in the woods.
He's camping. He went camping this week. Fun. This is Bradshaw beaten down from already being in a gauntlet match earlier in the evening for the tag titles. Hogan uses his stroke to get him double booked so that he's nice and tired. So that Hogan will win. He doesn't. Bradshaw wins.
Jeez. Blood. Nice match.
House show recap showing you all the amazing tag team action available to you at a live WWF event.
I mean, it is the star of the show, so we might as well put it on before the main event.
Then we have the main event, the WWF World Heavyweight Championship, Falls Count Anywhere match, the Great Muta versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Muta has been unstoppable. He has, with pretty solid, victorious, there hasn't even been any that he's really struggled with. Hard-fought matches, but he has been the king of the mountain for a long time. But every king has a final day. Stone Cold Steve Austin walks out of here the champ.
Okay. Another 5.5-star match. Great job. 121 popularity Stone Cold got out of that. Wow, what a fight. Let's not forget this time that is a crotch-ripping 5.25-star show, maybe 5 1/3. So... I can go fuck myself. Unless.
All
right.
Lock in. So now is a time on Sprockets in which By the way, rolling it back, I recognize that a lot of our fans, especially the ones who talk in the Discord, are younger than us. Do any of you know what I am referencing when I say that? Or have I finally reached the, referencing Bob Hope's USO tour level of old man?
Nobody knows who Bob Hope is, my brother.
I know you're not going to know that, but the thing I'm referencing when I mention the show Sprockets, do you recognize that at least? Because the second thing I said was me referencing something that was old when I was young. I know you're not going to know what the fuck that is.
Okay.
I'm very happy with that show. The storytelling in the WWF is simple, but I was always going to end with Steve Austin as the champ, guys. I always was. We have one more show after this. Spoilers for that. He's not losing. I want to crown him at a real pay-per-view, so SummerSlam. But yeah, one last show after this. We're staring down the barrel of the end of the road here. Can't hold anything back now.
I mean, you could, but
why?
Yeah, why?
My boys, I'm not I'm going to give you guys some spoilers for my strategy going into the next leg. I don't have to care if the WWF exists after next month. So that will impact my decision making.
One of the things cats like to do is climb all over stuff when we can't directly pay attention to them. They get very...
Especially if we're in the middle of something where I can't just immediately get up and take them down from a place they oughtn't to be.
So that's fun. Just trying to make sure all my ducks are in a row here.
Hey, no, like, you gotta lock in. This is the final stretch. This is the second to last, the penultimate pay-per-view of this series.
Yeah, it's a lot. One of the things that Katz is fond of is I have as a gift the giant-sized Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie figures, and she just loves Shredder. She rubs up on Shredder. She tries to eat his cape.
She is currently trying to fight Shredder.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how to extricate her from this situation without that happening.
Oh, man. All of my beloved things just crashed and burned and broke. So you got to hear that live. I'm super happy, and I have a show to still book.
All right. I'm going to try and set this to rights. Sorry about the silence.
No, I can talk. So I don't know if you guys have picked up on this, right? And I do apologize for the extra business. Cats, you can't control them. Who knew? This is what the hell's that guy's name? The dude who fought the steam engine in Digging. I'm the Digging dude.
John Henry.
John Henry.
The Digging dude.
The Digging. I'm John Henry, the Digging dude. Welcome to Jackass. My guy over here, and this has been part of it, and I'm sure we've said this before, but, you know, to reiterate while I'm vamping here, hold on, I had to think. All kinds of extra stuff is falling. You alright, pal?
That hit me right in the fucking head.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually... No, I don't know what... Here we go. There we go. That's what I want. He didn't practice intentionally, but he picked up the game once it came out on Steam and started breaking it over his knees.
I believe I've set everything to rights.
I appreciate that. I'll take a look later. Was anything actually broken?
No, one of the little guys had some guns fall out of a slot, but I put it back.
All right, cool. I didn't think so. Otherwise, I would have been a lot less sanguine about it. Okay. So I think that's all. Anyway, so the boy has been using his machine precision tactics to drive me into the ground. And that makes me sad. I want to book good stories. I want to tell good tales.
I want to win.
Jarrett's got the TV title. What title does Owen have? The Cruiserweight. Oh, well, we could have done that match. Rick Rude and Owen? Oh, they're feuding again. Was that a good idea? I hope so. You know what? I'll leave it at that. That's fine. No Cruiserweight match this show.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you are in a situation where you have to put everything on the table.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, no, it's a TV title. I can't put it up right now. So. Cool. I have been this entire time combating his nonsense, trying my best to, without just abusing 2 separate promos and, of course, the coconut loop, and all the other nonsense, win. But desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yes! Yes! I don't even care if I win now. I don't even care. I have the moral victory. Go! Go, you good thing! Yes!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who else is face?
Oh.
6, 7, 8.
Speaking as the guy who books this, you're putting too much effort into this.
I still care about stories, damn it.
Oh, I have the moral victory. I don't even care. Winning is now irrelevant. Winning doesn't matter. Winning is not important. It's finally happened. I've broken him.
Yep, you broke me. Make no bones about it. I am broken.
When you have enough people, it'll make a little check mark.
I'm just deciding who I wanted in there and who I didn't. Super Roma. Okay. There we go.
What fun name are you going to give this?
What injury revenge? Oh, okay, I see. This is... What's that? Sure.
The Doomsday Cage match! Holy shit!
Yeah. All right. Let's see how this goes. Doris, Mr., and Harry. All right.
I haven't even been watching him book because I was setting things to rights. So I'm excited. I win. I've won. I have every victory that I could possibly desire. It's all gravy from here. Go.
All right.
Go, you good thing.
Cool. So, what this is, it actually does play into stories. You'll notice Arn Anderson, Jeff Jarrett, and Greg Valentine are on one of these teams. Again, Jeff seems a little uncomfortable with how far into cheating they're going. The winner of this match gets to donate money to their charity. It's, you know what? It's $1 million prize. And the $1 Million Man says, who's more deserving of $1 million prize than the $1 Million Mafia? But Jeff seems to know something about where that money's going that makes him uncomfortable. And the face team they're gonna give the money to underprivileged children with sad diseases. So when Ted DiBiase cheats for the heel team to win,
in a 5 1/4 star match,
there was blood. It makes Jeff feel irky in his tum-tum. And he talks to Ted DiBiase about that later. And Ted's like, Jared, you wanted to be a part of this. You're here now. Celebrate it. And hey, he counts out $5,000 and stuffs it in Jeff's weird striped vest thing. That's for you, buddy. So, United States Championship. Eddie says he deserves it. He got his title shot. But Dan is not to be defeated. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, that's a biggin'.
Diamond Dogs and Gentlemen with real mustaches. The gentlemen put their best effort in, but the dogs managed to barely scrape a victory.
Yay! I'm a Diamond Dogs fan over here.
But they're sweating. After the match, they're sweating. This doesn't stop Owen Hart from teasing Rick Rude afterward about how Dan managed to get his match done. In fact, the rest of the $1 Million Mafia managed to get their matches done. Is the new guy just not as good?
Is he just not holding his weight?
And Rick doesn't care for that.
Why would he? It's mean. It's a mean thing to say.
Here is the match that the Renegade arranged. Who better than Mick Foley to face Shawn Michaels? A beacon of positivity in Mick Foley. A man who went through a similar path, coming out of darkness to ascend to light. Shawn, we can do this together. Let's put on a good show. And you know what? There's the smallest of twinkles in HBK's eyes. and he picks up the victory.
Ooh.
Renegade wheels out on stage, or crutches, whatever, and they Predator handshake, and the fans cheer, and Shawn Michaels celebrates with the crowd.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Here we are in a Thunder Cage match. I forget what that is, but it's crazy. Sting versus Raven, so many cages. We're going hog wild with the cages. Hogs go in cages if you're transporting them, and that's my justification. See here.
More than I gave.
Yes. Yes, it is. Raven pulls out all the stops. This is, in the 90s, the equivalent of a Hangman Swerve match. It makes people uncomfortable, but in the 90s, it's not that far. But still, Sting is full of ghosts and manages to retain his title and battle Raven off. We've got a package hyping the main event. All right. Macho Man spends time. He slows the pace of this down. You know, we get glacial with this one. And he is doing his best to worm his way inside Yuji Nagata's head. He's just faking him out. He's letting him out of pinfalls. He goes up top and looks like he's about to drop the elbow, but then climbs back down and kicks him in the ear. It's a lot of Macho Man having Yuji Nagata wrapped around his finger. But that doesn't mean that our champion is going to give up. Now, he doesn't get a submission victory, which you would assume. Yuji Nagata manages to get a pinfall. Macho Man kicks out at 3.1. But as much as he argues and then beats up the ref afterward, Yuji Nagata is still our champ.
Ooh. You had, I think, half your card was above 5 stars.
A 5-star show, not 5.5, $190. I'm scared. I only lost the amount of fans I took from you last week.
Not the 100,000 you took the week before.
So it is really going to come down to the final episode.
Can't slip up. If I slip up another time, uh-oh.
Let's see. This is me, Kawada.
Yeah, you got 10 mail.
Improve his work rate. Yeah, where's my pencil?
Ends in 3 months. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. That's fine. We'll do that. Yep. Michael Wall Street wants to have a match with Dan Severn. Sure. I knew you were a good person. Call-ups. Wow, Hugh Morris has got a lot going on. All right, Peggy Lee Leather.
Yeah, there you go.
I ain't calling up that piece of shit. I don't even know who Peggy Lee is. She might be worse. All right, we've got new goals. They don't matter. Although I appreciate that you want Greg Valentine to win a major battle royal. We've got a style change artifact. That doesn't seem that important. Oh, I think it's for the Fed.
Part-timers.
Yes. We've got a guaranteed appearances facility, so we've got 6 Kevin Sullivan, 6 Greg's Valentine, I guess he went part-time, and 7 Sid's Vicious, who I guess also went part-time. Kevin Sullivan, Greg Valentine are thinking about retiring. There's a bunch of them thinking about becoming part-timers. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, Greg and Sid are now part-time. Timothy Well, I don't know who that is. Transit. Like, as in the mass transit. Yeah, let's not sign that guy. La Amapola. Hugh Morris got over the fans. Good for him. We got another roulette we could do if we wanted. And that is that. Let's change over to you.
I have 14 mail.
You get Marlena.
No.
Brackus.
No.
And the Headbangers.
I guess the Headbangers.
Cool. Wow, you magically healed him with a match. That's fascinating.
He was his... We have some new goals. They don't matter.
Jesus, you have so much mail.
Yeah, I have 14.
All right. Tommy Rich's charisma increased.
Nice.
Jushin Liger magically is healed from his wrestling match.
He wrestled so well, he's not injured anymore.
If anyone would have that actually happen to them, it's Liger and then like John Cena. Ken Shamrock looks to be a future superstar. He's on your training roster. Marlena and Sable got some publicity while working a training roster event. Booker T will not be able to make it to the next show.
I wasn't going to book you anyway, Book.
Jake Roberts and Bret Hart are part-time. Hulk Hogan is no longer a leader.
Yeah.
The Great Kabuki is no longer a stiff worker.
Oh, good for him.
Riki Choshu is no longer a tag team specialist.
I haven't been booking him as a tag team wrestler, so.
Paul Orndorff, Ric Flair, and the Great Kabuki are thinking about retirement. A whole bunch of people are thinking about going part-time. Jake Roberts and Bret Hart, get 7 appearances.
I have enough appearances left that I don't care.
200. Vince McMahon made the Punjabi cage match.
No shit, bud.
Aren't you excited? You got 3 artifacts: Call Up, Hypnosis, and Roulette.
I don't know what any of those do.
And then Matt Hardy to be a main eventer and some other crap. You gotta hold some Wyatt family compound matches, for that Wyatt family that exists. I guess you could book Barry Windham.
That's fucking deep.